Good afternoon, Red Deer. My name is Julia Harvey-Shemko, Director of Communications and Strategic Planning at the City of Red Deer. This afternoon, we are going to hear from Mayor Tara Veer and Recreation, Parks and Culture Manager Shelley Gagnon. After that, we will take questions from the public and the media. I will pass it over to Mayor Tara Veer.
Thank you, Julia. Good afternoon, my fellow Red Deerians. It's a privilege to be able to join you live to update you on the next phase of our local relaunch. As many of you will have noted, public amenities such as our recreation facilities were able to open according to the province as of June 12th. And so over the course of the pandemic, our city staff have been working incredibly hard in order to bring back all of our outdoor and indoor recreation and parks amenities. One of the challenges that we have been faced with is initially indoor amenities such as the Collicutt Centre and the Daw Centre and other city facilities were originally thought to be in phase 3 of the provincial relaunch plan. But with the recent announcement, they were moved into phase 2. So that, of course, changed the timelines. And since that time, of course, there is a list of public health protocols that need to be met in order for us to be able to safely open these facilities and get the approval of Alberta Health to do so. I've fielded a lot of questions from our public about the timing and asking specific questions about when specifically we will be opening. One of the great challenges that our Recreation and Parks Department has been faced with is, of course, during the onset of the pandemic, there were over 300 casual staff layoffs or temporary work interruptions. And this area significantly affected recreation, parks, and culture staff. And so, of course, the staff which were most directly affected are now in the areas where we're looking to relaunch those local amenities. So that's been part of the time challenge that we've been faced with. But having said all that, our absolute goal with the City of Red Deer is to see a return to normal community life as much as possible. Obviously, when we reopen indoor or outdoor amenities, there will be some changes, but our goal is very similar to our citizens. We want to return to community life as much as normal in the coming days and weeks. And so we will start to see some new openings, and we're excited to be able to announce that today, some new openings in June for outdoor amenities, and some openings of our indoor amenities that we know that you're all anxious to hear news upon in early to mid-July. And so with that, I'll now turn it over to Recreation, Parks and Culture Manager Shelley Gagnon for details that I know that you're looking for. And we look forward to your questions on this Facebook Live. Thank you, Red Deer.
Thank you, Mayor Veer. My name is Shelley Gagnon, and I'm the manager of the Recreation, Parks and Culture Department here with the City of Red Deer. And as you heard Mayor Veer announce, we're very excited to welcome residents back to our facilities in the coming weeks. We know that this is a long-awaited announcement, and we've been busy planning and preparing for the gradual, phased opening of our indoor and outdoor recreation and leisure amenities. Opening these amenities is a big undertaking, and we continue to learn and understand our new operating environment. Our priority is preparing our facilities, our programs, and our services to protect the health and safety of our residents as well as our staff. This will mean changes in the way things are offered and operated when you walk through our doors. One of the biggest changes that you will see is how we control access to the facilities. Access will be offered through pre-booked or pre-register or even designated public access times. For example, a designated swimming time. This is to ensure that we can meet the public health guidelines for indoor gatherings. In addition, not all of our amenities will open immediately, and there will be adjusted and reduced operating hours. So let's get to the timelines. Again, we continue to plan to ever-evolving health guidelines and also the demand. This is how we anticipate opening our amenities in the coming weeks. First of all, our outdoor sports fields are already open for spontaneous use, but we've been working over the past several weeks with our sport organizations to understand how they want to offer their programs and services and what fields they might need to book in order to do that. Other bookable spaces, such as picnic shelters, Bower Pond Stage, bookable park spaces, and even the track and field amenities down at Lindsay Thurber, will begin to be offered to our public to book on June 24th. As with outdoor sports fields, we are also working with our indoor organized sport groups to understand their needs for the summer and into the fall. So demand for ice, pool, and dry space for their programming. These groups will be able to book the Culliket Centre Ice, Kinex for dry space, and also the Michener Centre for pool space beginning July 6th. We will continue to work with these user groups to look at their fall needs and what that will mean for continued operations and availability. Beginning in mid-July, we are very pleased to welcome back our public to the Culliket Centre, to the GH Daw Community Centre, and to the Michener Aquatic Centre. Specifically, at the Culliket, the pool will be open for swim lessons and public swimming. Access to programming, fitness spaces, and the track and field house will also be available. At the GH Daw Community Centre, the pool will too open for public swimming and for lessons. And the gymnasium will be open. At the Michener Aquatic Centre, we will open for the public lane swimming as well as some aquatic fitness opportunities. Again, access will be limited and controlled in order for us to meet the public guidelines around indoor gatherings. At this point, the Recreation Centre will remain closed. However, we will continue to review this as we work with our user groups and we begin to understand public demand. As previously mentioned, the outdoor pool will remain closed for the season. We know that residents are seeking fitness opportunities, and we're very excited to offer new outdoor fitness programming beginning in early July. This is a new way for us to offer fitness opportunities while still adhering to guidelines and restrictions. More details will come soon. We also know that citizens are very eager to get back to our outdoor water amenities. But given provincial guidelines for spray parks, we're still reviewing how we can do this safely at our Bluegrass, Sod Farm Central Spray and Play, Discovery Canyon, as well as the Lava Rock at King Canyon. We know this is a lot of information, and so we would encourage you to go to our website at reddeer.ca to get the most up-to-date information as we continue to plan. And as we get closer to our opening dates, we will make sure that there's updated information for you. I want to thank Red Deerians for their patience as we have worked through a very complex aspect of reopening our facilities. We know that you are as excited to return as we are to welcome you, but we want to make sure that we ensure your safety that we continue to offer the quality programs that you have come to expect. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Manager Gagnon. We're now going to take some questions from the public. We're going to start with the first one from Mayor Veer. How do we control the number of people attending?
Thank you for the question. I'll lead off with that one. Manager Gagnon may very well have some supplementary information to add to that. So right now, the provincial cap or guideline with respect to public gatherings is 100 people or under. And so that is the public health protocol that the City of Red Deer is expected to abide by. So whether it is with respect to outdoor amenities or fields of play or indoor amenities and programming, that 100-person cap is still in effect. And also distancing or other public health protocols are also expected to be respected within that 100% cap. I think it will depend, and again, depending on the specific program that the citizen is asking the question about, it will depend. Some areas are a little bit more easier to facilitate. Obviously, open sports fields, it's easier to facilitate the 100% cap. That's part of the reason why Recreation is looking at pools more, and the spray and play areas a little more specifically, because those are a little more difficult with respect to the cap. Having said all that, we're in phase 2 with the provincial plan, and it is completely within provincial government's jurisdiction. They may revisit the cap in the coming weeks and months, in which case that would change the number of individuals who are allowed for public gatherings. But right now it's under 100, if there's significant breaches of that, of course, the risk is that Alberta Health will be called in to enforce that. So our desire is to keep amenities open, but absolutely it's imperative that distancing and the 100% cap is maintained in order to facilitate the City of Red Deer, our ability to be able to keep facilities open. So Manager Gagnon, when she answers some subsequent questions, she may have some supplement more detailed information about that with respect to programming, but on principle, that's generally the approach that the provincial government expects of the city.
Thank you, Mayor Veer. Our next question is for Manager Gagnon, and the question is around swimming lessons. And will children's swim lessons be back in the next 6 months?
Thank you. We are very happy to say that yes, swimming lessons will be back in the next 6 months, and we are working with our governing bodies, like the Red Cross, around how we can offer those swim lessons and adhere to the guidelines and restrictions provided by the province. But we do anticipate having that information out and having those available by the middle of July.
Thank you, Manager Gagnon. And the next question is also for Manager Gagnon, and it is around Canada Day celebrations and whether or not they are going forward this year.
Thank you. That's a great question. And I'm very pleased to say that our partner agency, the Red Deer Cultural Heritage Society, who organizes this fantastic event every year, has been working very hard to figure out what they can do to have some sort of Canada Day celebration. I can confirm that it will not be the celebration that you're used to, but I do know that they're trying to work on something different, perhaps, to celebrate Canada Day, and that those details will be coming out in the next couple of well, I guess the next week, more information to be shared. But they too have guidelines that they need to adhere to, but I know that they'll be making an announcement in the very near future.
And the last question we will be taking this morning is again for Manager Gagnon, and it is, when will washrooms in the parks open?
Thank you. We recognize that the use of our trails and our park systems has increased since this pandemic, and we're so happy to welcome our citizens into our natural and open spaces. Yes, we are hoping to open our parks washrooms. We are just waiting for the delivery of some protective equipment and some sanitizing equipment that we must put into those washrooms in order to meet guidelines. And once we have that, we'll be working and be able to open those washrooms relatively quickly. We do anticipate the delivery of this product within the next week or so.
Thank you, Red Deer. Please visit our website, reddeer.ca, for more information, and have a great afternoon.